So tonight, a grand jury is taking up the disturbing case against a local pastor.
News 4 has learned that more than a dozen people have now come forward with allegations of sexual abuse. News 4's George Rickard is live in the newsroom with an update on this. George?
Well, we've learned that at least 15 people in 3 states have now signed affidavits claiming that Reverend Roy Harriger molested them as children. It was right around Thanksgiving when state police announced the arrest of Reverend Roy Harriger. The 70-year-old pastor of Community Fellowship Church in the town of Heartland was charged with incest, sodomy, and coercive sexual conduct. He's accused of molesting a boy and a girl about 12 years ago when he was pastor of the Wesleyan Church in Lyndonville. Those who know him from church came out to support him.
I know he did not do it. He's innocent. I know in my spirit that he is innocent.
His own son, George Harriger, told us he was molested as a boy, but never realized there were others.
It was just one of those things that everybody thought they were the only ones.
2 months ago, police told us they knew of about 10 possible victims, mostly grown relatives who couldn't press charges this long after the fact. As of today, we've learned at least 15 people in 3 states have signed affidavits claiming that Reverend Roy Harriger molested them as children.
It surprises me and it don't surprise me. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be this big, but now that people are coming forward, I wish people would, understand that they need to come forward because, like me, it's, 40 years later and, all these kids and everything that, they're now coming forward with, even ones that have testified before have come out with even more.
An Orleans County grand jury began hearing the case this afternoon, and the pastor's son urges those who've been molested by anyone in the past to tell police.
No matter how afraid you are or whatever, that people will stand behind you. And this case has proven that 100%.
We may not know for several days if the grand jury hands up an indictment. Roy Harriger is free on $25,000 bail. George Rickard, News 4 at 5.